Well, hi, this is Dan Payton with Easy Homes, and I'm here to show you our fifth home of over 2,000 that we've flipped. These are manufactured homes, and I'm excited about showing you this one. It brings back memories. Did this one a few years ago, and I really enjoyed this particular flip. So let's just jump right into our slideshow here. Let me get up to present status so that you can see this a little bit better. So you'll see that this was a double wide. It was a 1997 Fleetwood, uh, 27 by 52 double wide, 1,400 square feet. You know, has a beautiful pitched shingle roof. One of the things that really excited me about this home was that the roof was about a year old, and she had just put it on. And that whenever I run across deals where the roof has been replaced and it's almost like new, sometimes better than new, uh, those are exciting for me because that's one of the most important components of a manufactured home, or any home for that matter, is the caliber and the quality of the roof. This one had beautiful vinyl siding, was really clean and nice shape. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, typical double wide. This one had 2x6 construction. And if you kind of look at the windows there, you'll see there's a depth there. That's how we do a quick view of to see what the depth of those exterior wall studs are. And then this one had a kind of your standard 20 pound per square foot roof load, and it was wind zone 1, and it was definitely above average. I rated this one a 3 full star out of 4-star. So let's go down to our next screen here. What was included in this one? It had a very good well working central air unit. It came with a fridge, stove, washer, and a dryer. It only had a hitch. It did not have axles. And when we look at some of the photos, I'll show you sort of the remnants of where the axles used to be. And it's not a showstopper when either the hitches or axles are missing. Double wides typically have two hitches present with them or included with them. The pluses on this home, of course, I've already kind of addressed it, were the new roof, and they were 3-dimensional shingles, so they were very nice condition. The price of this home was, we got this at a favorable price considering what we thought the market would bear for this home. And it was a single elderly lady who sold this home to me. So she kept a really good care of the home, even though she had a cat. The home didn't smell like pet. She was very clean, and she had help from a daughter who would come over and help her quite often to keep the home clean and the upkeep good. The minuses on this were really just too few to even mention. So let's jump into a photo tour on this real quick, just so we can, let me drop out of this view here so I can get you over to our photo tour. Let's get right back to the beginning. So one of the reasons you'll see a lot of roof shots in our photos, and we take a lot of roof shots because we want to present every detail that we can to our prospective buyers. Plus, it gives us a chance to sort of do a good inspection of the roof, and we can even share that pictures of the roof with the seller. Sometimes they may not even know that they've got some missing shingles, a sagging roof somewhere, things like that. So that's why we do the roof shots, but mostly for our buyers' perspective. So here was her central air unit, which she had covered up nicely because this was in the colder part of the year. Nice, very nice siding. This is the back side of the house. This was a really nice park, by the way. Let's keep going. Now here's some under shots. These hangers here these were where the axles are mounted under the home, and it was clean under there. All the under screen there was in good shape. I didn't see any issues, no insulation hanging down, that sort of thing. So in general, underneath, the underbelly was in good shape. All right, we're going to go back in a little bit of different direction here. It came with a shed and had that awning over the back steps, which was a kind of a plus for a retail opportunity. Not so much for wholesale, because a wholesaler would have to dismantle all that sort of stuff. It was not a big, huge shed or a awning, but it does create some, um, obstacles. But really good looking home, really nice park actually. So here's some inside shots. She had a nice open floor plan there in the kitchen and dining room. She had the oak faced cabinets, real oak there. Um, she was a good housekeeper, kept the place clean. Everything was in pretty good shape. There's the cat. Whenever I see a home or pictures with a cat in it, I immediately start thinking about, there's the data plate, start thinking about odors. There it was a Fleetwood 1997. Those data plates have a lot of good information on them. And then there's her master bedroom, another shot of her kitchen. And she left that fridge behind. I mean, that was a nice fridge, actually, a nice stainless steel fridge. So yeah, stove and she was just, it was a really good deal. So let's go back over to our presentation. Get back on there again. All right, so let's go here. So the where on this one, this was in a town called Harrison, Ohio. It was, I think it's more down in the southern half of Ohio. This was located in a park, as I mentioned. Very nice community, well run. The management are very, professional. I was able to work with them because the reason the seller was selling it in this particular case was she had some medical issues and she needed to downsize into an apartment. And that we buy a lot of homes for that from sellers in those very similar circumstances. She found us on a Google search. She found our website on the internet, and that's how we initially communicated with her. The buyer of this home was actually the park itself. The park was not real thrilled that I had bought this home, without their permission, so to speak. But we just kept things calm and cool. I ended up selling the home back to them, and they were happy to be able to retain the home. The last thing they wanted to see was this home pulled out of here, out of their community, and then they would, be left with an empty spot and a loss of revenue. The numbers on this. Okay, so we paid $10,019 for the home. There were no additional costs. The total basis again was $10,019. Our average over here basis, and you'll see these numbers in my different videos where these numbers bounce around a little bit on the average, because every time I do another deal, we enter that data into the algorithm, and it changes the average slightly. The sale price on this home, we sold it back to the park. This is a home I probably in today's 2022 world, we could probably sell this home for, twice what I sold it for back then. The markets change and adjust depending on what's going on in the economy. But we sold it back to the park. They were happy to get it for the price they did, which was $15,750. Again, our average sale price is in the $12,000 range. So our net margin on this home was $5,731. And boy, we were $1 off our average. Now, this is kind of the really cool and exciting part about this is our duration was 1 day. So the park knew that I was under contract to buy the home. I had a purchase agreement already signed, and I had already given the seller a deposit. And this home had a lien on it. So I paid off the lien directly. I like to do it that way because I want to keep control of the deal, make sure the title is delivered to me and that sort of thing. So the 1 day that went by was the day that I spent the money to, pay off the lien, and the park paid us the $15,750 the very next day. So that's a really quick turnaround. The time value of money, outcome on that is you can't really do much better than that. So that was that deal. And again, the seller found us on our M Home Buyers website, mhomebuyers.com. So that website's sort of tailored to that seller audience. And then our buyer audience is we seek those folks out on our easyhomesfast.com. So that was a great deal. It was a few years ago. I'm really enjoying going through these deals. It gives me a chance to go back and sort of reminisce a little bit about deals. I'm going to be showing you some that not every deal goes, as smooth and nice as this. And I'm going to show you all the, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I think we can, between my partner and I, we can probably count on 2 sets of hands the number of deals that haven't gone well and we lost money on. So out of 2,000 plus homes, to have maybe 20, 30 bad outcomes is, I'll take that all day long. Again, the other thing I want to mention in this video is that, we've done over 2,000 homes. Our gross sales over this period of time where we did the 2,000 homes is well over $7 million. So I will start I'll present that data in an upcoming video. I want to break it down for you, gross sales, expenses, and then our net income, our net income, or operating income, I'm sorry, NOI. So I want to make sure that you see that, you understand what it maybe costs us on this, outside of our margins on the homes, what it costs us to run our SEO, to do our direct mail, to do some of the other things that we have to pay for every month to operate our business. And I want to be very, clear about what those costs are and how we, what our overall income is. So thanks for watching this, and we'll see you on the next deal.